Spend the day with me as someone who lives in South Korea, except everything goes wrong. So I've had this vlog sitting in my drafts for so long, and I couldn't really remember why I didn't post it until I looked back at the footage and remembered that it's because I went to the hair salon and my hair basically got destroyed. Yeah, I actually was not planning to post this at all, but I feel like enough time has passed now that I can actually laugh about it a little bit, so let's get into it. My day started off completely normal. I just woke up, I got ready for the day, and I knew that I had plans to head into Seoul for my appointment, and then afterwards I actually had plans to meet up with a friend, but that didn't end up happening, and you will soon see why. And I thought the plans that I had for my hair were pretty simple, but maybe I was wrong, I don't know, but as you can see, my hair is quite orangey undertoned, and I basically just wanted to cover the orange. So I figured that I would just come home with darker brown hair to make it more neutral or cool tone. I also ended up being super late because of the bus schedule and needed to take a taxi, which I should have taken as a sign. Once I arrived, we talked about what I wanted to get done and started to apply the dye. Also, disclaimer, I am not trying to be shady in this video. I am not blaming anyone. I genuinely just think that we had a miscommunication, which happens. It's fine. I just look back at this day now and I have to laugh because it's kind of funny. So I sat there for about an hour with the dye in. They washed my hair, and as they were drying it, I noticed that they were getting a little bit quiet. And then suddenly they were looking at me and they were like, yeah, we made a little bit of a mistake and we need to fix it. Now, mind you, I was not sitting in front of a mirror this entire time, so I genuinely had no idea what I looked like. So I asked to go to the bathroom first, and when I looked in the mirror, my hair was dark green. And not just dark green. The middle was dark green, the ends were almost black, and my roots were still orange. So I was trying not to freak out, and then when I came out of the bathroom, they told me that we're gonna need to use color remover, so then I'm trying not to freak out even more because I have a genuine fear of lightening my whole head like that, and all I could think about was the extra damage that I was probably gonna get. And jump scare warning, I was mortified, and I was already at the salon for like 4 hours at this point, and these are the photos that I sent to my boyfriend. I was genuinely holding back tears. So now it's over 5 hours in, and they started to put toner on my hair. My scalp was literally burning. I had to cancel on my friend because I was in the salon all day, and I was just stressed out about the fact that I had all this unnecessary damage done to my hair and I couldn't understand why. And after 7.5 hours, this is what I left with. They were able to mostly fix it. The color was definitely still a bit patchy, and I did actually have to fix it myself a week later. But I do think that in the end, I was happy with the results, even though it was a long and stressful day. And I want to make it very clear, I have no hard feelings towards the workers. They were genuinely so kind. They were so sweet. They were so apologetic to me. We genuinely just seemed to have a misunderstanding, and it's fine. It happens. That's life. And honestly, now I'm just looking back and laughing because I've never had an experience like that, and it honestly was kind of funny. But obviously, I did spend the entire day at the salon, so I headed straight home, and I was just feeling super tired, but my boyfriend wanted to help me feel better, so he did take me out on a date, so I did have a good end to the day.